Good morning, Steve here in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Markets are higher overnight. We've got beans up anywhere from maybe 13 to 18 cents, new crop 13 cents, oil and meal a little bit higher, corn up 7 to 9 cents, while the wheat market's up anywhere from 6 to 10 cents. Overnight, we saw the USDA drop the ratings in corn to 72% good to excellent. 90% of the beans are planted with the rating at 67% good to excellent. Winter wheat 50% good to excellent versus 48 last week. Spring wheat only 38% good to excellent versus 82 last year, and the lowest ratings for spring wheat since 1988. We continue to see the index funds roll their long positions out of the July contract, which in part weighed on the markets yesterday and caused some of those old new corn and soybean spreads to collapse. We also noted that yesterday's weekly corn export inspections were lower than the market had expected, and that also weighed on the marketplace. Funds right now along 165,000 contracts of beans, 100,000 oil, around 280,000 corn, and short a small amount of Chicago wheat. The outside market's a little bit lower. Copper talk is that China is seeing some increase in new virus cases, and so is EU. And that also there's some concern that China keeps talking down commodity prices, and that is offering some resistance. We also noticed that palm oil is lower overnight on concern of increased production of palm oil versus demand. We noted then that crop ratings, as far as corn is concerned, North Dakota is 42, South Dakota is 46, and again, 10% of our corn, 15% of the bean crop is planted in those two states. There's also talk that the Canadian dryness in Brazil could lower their corn crop as low as 85 to 87 million tons. USDA is currently using 102, and on Thursday, that's one of the numbers we'll be watching to see how they drop the Brazil crop, how far, and if that impacts U.S. corn export pace. The European markets continue to see, less wheat exports than what the USDA is saying, more imports of corn. And from a weather standpoint, the U.S. 8 to 14 days still warm and dry from the northern plains, upper Midwest, Canada prairies, and Pacific Northwest. We do see some half to maybe inch and a half rains in southern parts of the Canada prairies. We also see maybe, let's say, a quarter to 3/4 of an inch in parts of Dakotas, and we'll just have to kind of watch and see if there's any follow-through rainfall in those areas. We also note that we're still watching pretty closely last half June Russia weather conditions in case there might be conditions that favor a rare thing called a shukuve, which is heavy winds and very hot temperatures. Chinese markets, beans, corn, soybean oil, palm oil, all lower overnight. So we'll just kind of see how much we see in this bounce compared to the recent highs going into the U.S. report. Volume open interest continues to be low because of the volatile choppy trade, which makes swings even more pronounced. And then we'll see what the weather looks like down the road. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. Remember, always treat people like yourself would like to be treated.